when it comes to anxiety, can we really even talk about it? Who is there to go to? Like your friends, family, and bring this up, work or church? Who do we go to? Is that something we should discuss? I would never tell y'all something that I'm not sure about. I'll never tell you something I haven't been through myself. Mental health, something that we all struggle with. I tried all the things, and finally I said, like everything else, we give it to God. Let's rewind this back, take all this off, start back over. I'm gonna sit and tell you guys about my journey with anxiety and how God helped me through it. If that is something that you feel will help you, or you've been struggling with anxiety yourself, stay tuned and watch this video. Wait, hold on. Be sure to subscribe so that you guys can see when I post. I love having productive conversations, and if you do too, this is your channel for you. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Are we feeling this hair? Today I am going to be doing my makeup, and we're gonna talk all things anxiety. What role does God play in anxiety? Can he heal our anxiety? What is really the tea on that? And of course, I gotta tie that lace down. Just did this hair, so I'm unsure how I feel about it, and sometimes you don't know until you do your makeup. I don't know how long I've dealt with this. Don't know when this started for me. I do want to say, if you are somebody who feels like your anxiety is unbearable, you aren't able to cope with the strategies that I'm going to share, do not think that you shouldn't be medicated or shouldn't seek professional help just because I'm saying what works for me. Let's start off with brows and get into that. What is anxiety? Like the formal definition: feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. Everybody has a level of anxiety, but some people, it affects them more so than others. So like with everything else, there's levels to this, okay? Anxiety is a medical condition characterized by excessive apprehensive, let's slow down. No, see. Excessive apprehensiveness about real or perceived threats, typically leading to avoidance behaviors and often to physical symptoms such as increased heart rate and muscle tension. So that is what internet defines as anxiety, and then I'm gonna share with you guys my version. Hold on, I need to do my lashes. Compliments of my business. While I'm doing my lashes, you stop, go to my Instagram, and up for my text list so that you guys will be able to shop and get your lash clusters on time, because I'm dropping on October 1st, and my text girlies are probably gonna get the drop earlier than that. I really used to hate doing these videos because I felt like my skin was so trash, but now I just don't care. So next I'm gonna go in with my primer. One size. I'm a one size girly. So I've already given you guys kind of a synopsis, a definition of what anxiety is defined as, but then I also want to include or give a little insight on what it looks like to me. The thing about this hair is that it's very shiny, so I hope it's not giving synthetica. Let me not overthink it, okay? My anxiety comes off as overthinking, worrying about things, or planning, restlessness. It's like I'm up at night thinking about 2-3 years from now and how things are gonna go. That's not normal. Like some people say, oh, like you're so ambitious. Like, no, I want to sleep. Why am I worried about what it's gonna be like when I have kids? I'm not even married. Not even nowhere near ready to talk about these things or worry about these things. Like, I'm not saying it's not needed, but I don't have a cause for it. It's different if, oh, I'm moving to a new city. That's something y'all just saw just happen. I make friends. What church will I go to? That's normal anxiety. Instead of, let me figure out what church I want to go to, where on the first day, what are they gonna think? No, that's a bit much. That's when it goes overboard. Where does my anxiety come from? Where did this start? I believe that it comes from my childhood. I think I was put under extreme pressure to perform well, needing to do the things right. If I don't do things right, this and this and this. I grew into my older years, felt like I was exposed to a lot of narcissistic abuse. That was in relationships or on a parental side. So between a little narcissism and a little childhood, I feel like I formed a little anxiety. Okay, this is clearly a problem, but what do I do about it? Always been in the church, always believed in God, but I just felt like something was wrong with me because people in church don't talk about mental health. The pastor got up there and said, anxiety is of the devil. Anxiety is something we can pray through. No one talked about it. So how would I know that I can go to God about anxiety? I didn't know. I'm a black asshole and you ain't got no bills. You have nothing to complain about. Y'all feel me on that? No going to my mom and saying, I'm stressed about this. You're just overthinking. You worry too much. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Help! help me. Started feeling like I have to perform at a top level. Constant criticism. I say constant criticism, it's not always mean. It's like, nice outfit, but you look a little thin. You accomplished all this, but what about this? It's not always like, oh, you are hideous, you suck. These subtle disses too. Like, I don't think people realize subtle diss is still a diss. So it just got to a point where I'm like, this is not normal, and I want to do something about it. I'm getting way too affected by other people, and what I'm feeling I don't like. Let me do something about it. And then that's what drove me to learn new coping techniques, which I'm gonna share with you guys. Everyone has their own coping strategy, technique. I personally did not go the medication route just because I'm terrified. I, a month ago, started taking medication for my cramps. I think it's just how I was raised. That's not my brush. I came from a mother that said, drink water, you'll be okay. Oh, it's just a headache, go take a nap. Talking too much, that's why your head hurt. Go take a nap. I still work in the mental health field, so I've been around, just like, nah. I always had a stigma on meds. How do I cope? I started therapy. Like I said, I work in mental health, do all about it. Like, that was my literal job, was to get people enrolled in therapy. And, like, my man at the time, what do you think about this? Of course, got some good feedback per usual. Family about it, and they really weren't upset. They were genuinely concerned because I never really talked about my deep feelings. How y'all see me on socials to be like, I need therapy, was very concerning to them, but they ended up being supportive overall. I think I've been in therapy for at least a year. Therapy did help me in a sense of talking things through, putting it on paper, as I would like to say, like getting it out, venting and expressing myself, and actually learning some strategies. But I also felt that it was situational. I don't feel like when things happen, I just know what to do, because I was only talking about it when it came this way, this shape, from this person, or this way. And so if I get it in a different way, I didn't know what to do. Therapy was very helpful for me for getting through that one thing. That one obstacle was really triggersome to me. I'm like, then what? But when I'm sitting on my bed and I'm feeling worked up, how can I apply that to this? And I feel like this is what I didn't get. We are going in with our one size setting powder, which I love. Let me actually touch on my eyebrows while I let that sink in my skin a little. So then I moved on to supplements, because like I said, I'm not a medicine person. I was like, there gotta be something. There's not no tea, there's not no gummy, there's not nothing I can do for this, because I want to relax. I don't want to think about things all the time. Implemented milk thistle, black seed oil, ashwagandha, all the things that the girls said on TikTok that would help me calm the freak down. And did it? No. I wasn't gonna take medicine. So what did I do? I said, let me look up what I'm feeling. I'm labeling it as anxiety and see how people are dealing with that. Instead of saying, how do you fix anxiety? Let me say, how do you do when you feel like you are just never satisfied? You're always looking for the next thing. You're feeling fulfilled. Really the T. Because when you're not fulfilled, you worry. You need to overplan. When you overcompensate and just overdo it. What can I do to fix the feeling of unfulfillment? Going with this one size while we talk about that, and that is when my good God stepped in. Always making a mess, not feeling satisfied. Let's say that, because I'm definitely not depressed. I'm not, you know, in that state of mind, but I'm in a really good situation right now. I have a really good setup, I have a successful move, things have been going great for me, but I still haven't felt like thank you, like I'm good, I'm happy, this is exactly what I asked. I can't get into that mode. And what do people say? God, you're not close enough to God, because he's the only thing that can fulfill you. I felt like I went to God about things that I thought were fixable. Didn't think anxiety was something he could help me with. I thought, oh, I want to relocate. Oh, I want a better job. Oh, I want to do content. Those are things I felt like God can take on. Girl, please. What can he do? Like, what are you even talking about, little girl? I realized that's why I don't feel fulfilled. I'm doing so good, but why do I feel like I need to do more? Next business plan, oh, make more money. Instead of just being close enough with God to say, like, girl, you're right where he wants you to be. Nothing else to be done at this moment. And you don't know that until you lock in with him and understand how he works. Which I had this knowledge of it, but I only had a limited belief on what I thought he could do for me. God healed my anxiety. God has done all he's done for me. Why would I think he can't fix some anxiety? He made me. I'm going through this because he wanted me to. You don't think this is a journey? You don't think that I went through this so I could make this video to share it with somebody else? Why are you so naive to think it's even about me? You know, God healed my anxiety by letting me take the back seat to my problems. The things I get anxious and worked up about is not for me to worry about. Remember, perceived threat. And with God, I don't have threats. I have fear. I have an issue because it's his time, his plan. It's really his world and I'm living in it. So we're gonna freshen up these pieces. We can really complete the look. The girl said get the deep wave. Come on, curl it. So here we are. It allowed me to change my perspective. It allowed me to change my mindset. And you jump into prayer. One to God who actually has control of my situation. Only God can make it shake for me. People can do everything in the world for you, but they're not doing it unless God has that favor over you. Yeah, people that will give you money, but God gonna put you in their path. Ah! That's why they got the glove in there. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry I was yelling. I'm okay. Put the glove in there. There is nothing under this sun that you cannot go in the Bible, the good book, and find a solution to. If you have a problem that you can't take to the Bible, please comment below. Please comment below and let me know something that you have looked into the Bible for and couldn't find an answer to it. So glad that I didn't feel so alienated. Unfixable. I'll just say it. Unfixable. My God does not give up on me because I think a little differently than other people. Like, my mind work a little different. And I'm glad that God didn't cheat. I made a mistake making this one. Don't know what I'm gonna do. He doesn't do that about us, you know. Let me finish this piece. Hold on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So now I get to set the face, set my face with on one side. And this, I'm not gonna hold you. Labor Day weekend, I went so crazy with this because we was gonna be out for like a very long time. I was like, let me, boy, shut up my nose. Sniffling the whole weekend. Do it here, do it here. Here, do it here. Do it there, okay? Oh, I literally told y'all. I freaking told y'all. Now the curls are giving something to me. I don't know, my favorite part of the makeup is the lip combo. Can't talk right now. Give me 1 second. D&D, do not disturb me. I did that top lip a little too much, but we'll fill her in. God absolutely cured my anxiety. Love and comfort that I look for in trying to accomplish this to this to this. If you don't believe in God, then I understand that a lot of things that I'm saying are very confusing, aren't gonna make sense. But as you build your relationship with God, you will understand how much He loves you, how much He cares about you, and how much He doesn't want you to worry and stress. Think about the things that you think about. Things that you're thinking is all in your mind, and once you take those worries away and let God handle it, it's gonna be 10 times better. I love a freaking combo. Like, ooh, that just seals the deal. Sorry, let's get back. I can do anything. There's nothing He can't do, nothing He can't touch, nothing He can't put His hands on and can heal. If you don't believe in God and you don't have that relationship with God yet, because if you keep watching this channel, I'm gonna have you locked in. I'm literally putting this moisturizer on my burnt up hand. Feel the tingle. My right hand. We don't have time. Going heavy with it. I don't have Vaseline. He wants us to be happy. God wants us to prosper, and it's on His time. So it's not for us to overthink, over worry, get apprehensive, take things so personal when they don't go our way, because we are exactly where we're supposed to be at this time. I, maybe 2 months ago, not feeling how I'm feeling, not doing what I'm doing. I have a business plan that I sat on that God planted me in 10 years ago, and I had no clue. To unveil the lace. Yeah. All we needed was a little one too. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What do y'all think of the curly hair? Never done my hair like this. Gives very much grown. I see it's something. Something, and I like it. Who outside? We got their business. Hate a nosy neighbor, don't we? Lace. Now this is a little ashy. I ain't gonna hold you. It's lace. Like, who cares? Be upside my head like that anyway, you know? Watching this and you're going through some type of mental health struggle, whether it's depression, anxiety, please know that God should be your first source. God can heal you and cure you from anything. Leave a comment below. I'm interested to see y'all's thought process and your thoughts on what God can do for you in your life and how you've dealt with your anxiety and your mental health. God loves you. I love y'all. Stay pretty, stay prayed up, and be productive. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.